you're really starting to find out who you truly are. And I feel like this last year, as you've been wandering on your human journey here, experiencing all sorts of cataclysms, people leaving, people, places, and things dissolving that were no longer in alignment for you in your highest timeline, you started to become more of the version that you've always wanted to be. And that was just simply unlearning all the things that you started to believe in. You started to buy into other people's beliefs, and now you're realizing it's time for you to just be who you really are, to know who you truly are, and start shining in that unique light. And you are catching the eyes of people by being you. And I know you are shining this authenticity that you have stepped into, and you're becoming more and more of a fuller expression of yourself day by day. And you're starting to really recognize your power. You're starting to recognize how powerful you really are when it comes to manifesting the life that you deserve. You're starting to see glimpses of it. You're getting closer to it every day. And you're always exactly where you're meant to be. And through this process, you're also starting to recognize you are your higher self. like it's not outside of you. You are the creator experiencing the creation. God, source, creator, purple monkey, dishwasher in the sky, whatever's in a divine alignment for you to believe in a higher power, you are part of that creation, and you're experiencing it. Because you have your physical mind, and then you have your higher mind. People think it's like, oh, my higher self is separate from me. It's like, no, that literally is you, and there's just the veil of amnesia where you get to experience the creation. Your higher self's up here in the mountaintop, sprinkling and already paved the road. You just get to focus on how far the headlights of your car can see and enjoy the present moment. Because when you start thinking too far ahead of how something should happen, you start losing sight of allowing the natural control of your higher self that's already putting it all into play to happen. You start stressing yourself out. You start cooking yourself, thinking it's not happening exactly how I want it. Will it ever happen? Then you start incorporating vibrations of lack, scarcity, and it's not going to happen. Well, then you're just pushing it further away from you, that life that you actually want. So as long as you can remain present in the moment, realizing how powerful you are, just surrender the control. Surrender the control, because what you'll find out by doing so is that you're already in control. It's all paved out. Your whole life is literally a hallway, and you already signed up for it. You're going to experience certain things that you wanted to experience as a soul, as your higher self. Soul, higher self, pretty much same thing. Just that you're split into two, essentially, which is your physical mind and physical body, physical reality experience. And when you start to focus too much on how things should happen because you envisioned it, you meditated, and now it's not happening that way, it's very discouraging. Which is why it's important to accept what shows up, good or bad. Everything is always leading you to the next step. There's certain experiences in order for you to grow. We know this by now, right? Come on, how many years on the planet have we been? How many things have we experienced the last year of new lessons, of us setting boundaries, of us not hanging out with people that don't associate with our highest timeline anymore, because we're focused on where we're heading. And earlier today, I actually got to go see my chiropractor, and I haven't in a little bit, and my neck has been doing some funny things. And we talked a little bit after, because I was just like, oh my gosh, finally, like, the subluxation is actually feeling so much better. I felt like I was high. Like I took a shot of tequila without the, and I smoked a joint. Like I was drunk without the drug. And then I was just like high, and I was just like literally vibrating. Like when I was done, I was like starting to just like relax. And I'm like, dude, I'm literally like vibrating. I can feel like pulses. And my chiropractor is also in the spiritual space, which I love. And but it's like it's funny because like after that after that adjustment, I was trying to talk and make words come out, but I'm like I can't, dude. Like I'm like trying to make sense of things and explain stuff to him, and then he mentioned, yeah, it's what happens when sometimes you're overstressed is these subluxations happen in your neck and your spine, and all your nervous system starts to get pressed on, because that's how, like, you know, your spine's pressing on the nerves back there, and it'll affect different parts of your body. And it's been affecting my trapezius and like my neck muscles, and it's been creating all this tension and giving me headaches recently. And he mentioned like how, you know, after the adjustment, you know, you'll get realigned and you'll start vibrating at the right frequency, which I was like, I could literally feel pulses coming together finally, and like it was just like everything just felt so good. And then like I try to tell him like, yeah, I've been too much into physical reality and like just focus, because I have been. I've been creating content, I've been making music, I've been doing all the things, and I've been go, 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 go. And I was like, I need to be more focused in the present moment. And he goes, yeah, because when you're trying to control, or it was, I think his exact words were what I mentioned earlier, was when you're too focused on how something should happen, you don't allow the natural flow of things to come to you. That's what he said. And then I say these things all the time. This is the teachings I get from Bashar, and I share, and it's like, you know, everybody's starting to finally realize this. And I've been cutting myself off because I think something should happen a certain way. And I just spent, you know, like the last couple days sound designing a certain sound. And I've gotten it pretty good a few times. And I'm like, all right, it sounds good. It mixes with the rest of the mix. It's like the only thing left I need to upgrade for this last part of this drop. And I've been so focused. Like I know how I want it to get it. But this sound, no matter what I do, will not shift to the way I want it. And I'm like, man, the sound that I'm trying to complement with it, that I'm trying to create the complement for the main sound, it's like it already sounds so good, it doesn't need it. But I'm like, I want this extra like darker vibe, but if I add anything, it starts to sound muddy, but at the same time really cool. And I'm like, does it really need it? So, and as I'm relaxed today, you know, I just kind of went with the flow. I just started clicking around, trying all the things possible. And I wasn't getting stressed out finally. Like I was just kind of like relaxed. I was in the flow, letting things happen, did as much as I can. And I've come to realize maybe the sound isn't going to work. Maybe I'll put it in there somehow. Maybe I won't. You know, I'll just let it be. I just let go. And that is the point though, is like you got to let go of the control and surrender and just be happy in the moments. Otherwise, everything feels like it's going to be collapsing when you're not exactly getting what you want. And when you do get something that you want, finally, right? When you finally get like a glimpse of some part of the manifestation, some piece of evidence saying, hey, you're on your way there, have gratitude for it. Stop yourself and just be grateful. Don't try to go manifest more things. Don't try to like bring more to you. Just enjoy what the universe, your higher self, God, source, creator is giving you, which is you. You're creating it. Enjoy that present moment so gracefully. And let go of any other thinking and wanting more. Because if you're saying, I still want more after getting this, it's basically saying like you're creating this vibration of more lack, and you're just not grateful. You're not grateful for getting what you're getting. And that's part of realizing your power. I know I kind of went on this tangent. Stay focused on the present moment and only as far as you can see. You know, and I make music very quickly and can get sounds to work really well together when I'm in the flow. When I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's just EQ a little bit of that. That sounds good. Next thing, just get it sounding as good as I can. Except when I have an idea of how I want the sound to sound and I know I'm capable of getting it to that, it's like I've already wasted so much time, like 3 days, doing that for one sound. I mean, it's like 2 other sounds layered with another sound, and like, and then today I went through a bunch of other sounds, and I finally am like, yeah, you know, F it. Maybe it just doesn't need it. It already sounds really good. Except also what I found was, I'm like, through this, I learned more, even through pressuring myself, but I could have just been relaxed the whole time. I could have just been chill. I don't have to be freaking out, right? So just relax, enjoy what shows up, and really step into your power, knowing that you're the creator and it's already all paved out for you. Man, this channeling did not go the way I thought it would. I believe maybe it's what you needed. And also, you're channeling all the time. Everybody's channeling all the time, just to let you all know. Like, it's not like everybody is channeling your higher self at all times. Like, you're channeling your higher self right now. Like, you're literally experiencing the creation. Me channeling myself and the information that's coming out, we're doing it all the time, every second. Just how in tune you are with that channel and the information coming through depends on really how much you're focused on trying to control things instead of surrendering to the natural control and letting things flow. Okay, so have an alchemizing day. Namaste. I hope this helped you. I hope this had some valuable information. Peace out. Namaste. Yeah, I'm just so chill out and relaxed. Like, I don't even know, dude. I hardly even know what I was going towards with this channel. I just let it go. Let it flow. All right, peace out.